Hi, I'm Tim Leckie.
And I'm Krissy Leckie. We have 3 kids, and our oldest is 9, his name is Dylan, and then Liam is 7, and Abby is 3. The first thing that happened was Dylan was about 2, and we were in the living room. He was just playing with his toys. It was a normal day, and all of a sudden he turned to me and he said, "Mommy, look," and he pointed to the corner of the room. And I looked over, and he was pointing to a ray of sunshine that was coming in, and there was dust particles in the sunshine, and it was sparkling. And he said, "That's God's love." And we had never spoken God's name in our house. He was 2 years old.
No exposure to any of this.
No school. He was at home. I wasn't working at the time. And it struck me, one, that he would even think to say God at all in anything, but that he saw like this beautiful image and saw God in that. And I remember saying that, telling Tim when he came home, and we were like, where did that come from? I know that God used Dylan in that moment. And then probably about maybe 4 months later, it was in the summer, we were in LBI. There was a group of teenagers that were on the beach. And they were teaching about God. So we were, over doing our thing on the beach, and Dylan wanted to go over and sit and see what they were doing. And we said, okay, go ahead. So he was over there for like a while, like maybe 45 minutes or so. And he came back and we said, so, what was that about? Like, what did you learn? And he looked at us and he said, Jesus is the Son of God. And I remember being like, whoa. I had never heard those words before in my life from anybody. And then my 3-year-old son comes over and speaks them so just simple and matter of fact. Later on in that trip, that's when Tim and I had a conversation, like, I think we really need to get to church. That kind of started our journey on looking for a church. So I looked online and I made a list of churches, and Cornerstone was the first one we were going to try. And
it's the last one we tried. When we came in that first Sunday, I really wasn't expecting it to be that earth-shattering. There was just so much energy in the room, and we just felt something.
Yeah, I remember the music started playing, and the song was Jesus is the Son of God. And I'm gonna cry because I cry every time, but all I could hear was that line. I just remember surrendering. I looked at Tim and we both started crying, and I knew I instantly believed. I was changed. It just was like an instant change. And we thought we were going for the kids because they needed church, but God knew that we needed him.
My family started to notice something was going on when I wouldn't go to the Jets tailgate. I would go to church instead.
It just was an immediate passion and fire to just immerse ourselves in more of God and serve in the different opportunities that the church had.
So when we came to faith, one of the first people that we told it to was Krissy's uncle. He told Krissy and I that they had been praying for Krissy and her family for 30 years. That she would have salvation. And I get chills just thinking about it. For 30 years, they were praying over this person. And God is gonna hear those prayers, and he's gonna answer them in his time. It might be a day, it might be 30 years. So we just need to have patience with his plan.